What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Summer Game Fest stream here with FlipScreen Games. Pete and Steve here to watch the Xbox Game Showcase and the Starfield Direct live with you. How we feeling, Steve?
I'm good. I'm excited because we've had a little bit of a spoiler from Atlas, which we spoke about on FlipScreen Games podcast. So we know there's going to be at least some big announcements here today at the Xbox Showcase. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
I kind of expected it to be a little bit lighter because we've got the Starfield Direct and like the focus on that. But it sounds like it's going to be a big one. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I am very excited. I think even knowing that one leaked, right? Which if you haven't seen the leak, we won't spoil it. We did talk about it on the podcast, but if you've somehow avoided it, I don't want to be the one to ruin it for you. But that announcement is so hype that I don't even care that it leaked. I'm still excited for it. Nathaniel Kovac in the chat says,
I
hello
know
there.
it's
Hope
really
you both are
exciting.
doing okay. Please hydrate. Let's hydrate, Steve. You hydrating?
Yeah, I've got tea. Hey Nat, how you doing?
Hydrate or dihydrate, everybody.
I've got 2 bottles of fizzy water from my soda stream uh and my tea. It's
I
that
need
Nat, it's
a.
that tea it's that little peach tea stuff that you gave me.
I messed up, Steve. I was very confident I had at least one more Diet Coke in my fridge, and I don't. So we're light on the caffeine for today, but we're gonna do our best here.
Okay, yeah, that's not a good thing when you're streaming to not have Diet Coke.
I need it.
I'm trying to find the link to the stream because we haven't put it on Discord, and it's really confusing to find it in the back end of YouTube.
Yeah, it's not good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I always just open up the live stream itself and then
Oh, music.
let's see. Tyler says, "Can I hydrate with beer? It's noon, yeah? Yeah. Drink up, bud. It's noon. It's Sunday. Do what you want."
Now I had a salad, hot dumplings and noodles, but that's your vibe, I guess.
That's a
I miss
good
your cooking.
that's a good lunch. Did you find this link?
Yeah, I've got it now. I was just opening the pop-up chat.
All right, you're gonna throw it on. You're gonna throw it on the Discord for everybody. All right. I was just about to, but I'll let you handle that. So, gang, we're all hydrating. We're getting ready here. Let me ask the question to the folks who are already here. Anyway, what are we most excited for here? Because I'm torn, because I think on the one hand, I'm very excited to see Starfield. I'm excited to get a sense of what that game feels like moment to moment a little bit more, and if we think it's going to live up to the hype. But in the same breath, I do really like the experience of seeing something new or fresh.
I think the Starfield stuff for me is the least exciting. I'm because I have no idea what they're going to show at the Xbox showcase, and I really want to see some new stuff from the Bethesda teams and see kind of the fruits of that acquisition or what they've got to show after the disaster that was Redfall and how do they fix that. I really want to see if there's a new Fallout game not made by Bethesda, so I can tick that one off
Not happening,
my
bud.
list.
It's not
I
happening.
really think it is.
I think that's
Uh,
crazy. I mean, granted, I thought you were crazy for your Bungie prediction, but I mean, it's just like I just think it's too early. I think that there will probably be a Fallout game made by somebody that's not Bethesda Softworks, but like I don't think you're going to announce another game in one of their signature franchises in the same show when you're trying to show off Starfield and prove that that's the next big thing.
but that's the thing. Starfield is after it's separate. The Fallout thing can be next year because I don't think they've got anything first party really other than Forza, anything else other than Starfield coming this year. They might have some DLC for.
I don't think anything's
some
coming
other
this
games.
year, but that's also why like I don't think they're going to show something that's like far ahead. And I don't
I
think
do though. I really do.
They're
and
not.
I think
Aaron Greenberg already said they're not showing cinematics. They're only showing things that have
no,
gameplay.
but it doesn't have to be a cinematic. Why
You're
does it have to be a cinematic?
There's a Fallout game that's been in active development to the point where there's gameplay for it right now.
Correct. Yes,
I think
do.
that's crazy.
I think it's I think it's a top-down isometric Fallout.
I don't know. I think that's crazy. I
Hey,
We'll see.
Wakahula, how you doing?
Hey,
We were
buddy, what's
just
going on,
talking about
Wakahula?
what we're most excited about, the showcase or Starfield, or what we think we're going to see there. Obviously, we know a couple of things that have already been spoiled. I think we're probably going to see some stuff from Fable as well.
They
I
tease that a little
kind
bit,
of have a
right?
feeling that that's going to be there.
Here's my question for you, Steve. Because again, they said they're not showing cinematics. They're only showing things that have.
I think they said the majority. I think they said from first party, or was it the majority? Was gameplay?
Aaron Greenberg said that they would not show anything that was only CGI on Twitter. He said that there could be stuff.
I mean, we could maybe get like a small glimpse.
He said that there could be stuff that's in engine. So like we could see cinematics, but it won't be like the Fable reveal that we got a couple of years ago, where it's like, this is not an engine. It's just you made the logo and you made a cute little CG trailer, right? Like we're not getting that kind of thing. I think Wakahula's very right with that one. Wakahula said, I'd love to see a release date for Hellblade 2. I'd take that one to the bank. We've seen that game a few times. It's got to be imminent. I bet you we get a release date for that one today. Or at least like a hard window. You know what I mean?
I don't know about that. That's the thing. I think maybe 2024, maybe fall 2024 or summer 2024, something like that. But I don't know that we get like, this is coming out on this day. I don't think they're ready to commit to that. If we don't even have one for Forza Motorsport, which they've said is coming in 2023, we don't have a definitive date for that yet. I think they're going to be pretty hesitant. I definitely think we're getting that today. Wouldn't be surprised to see some random car show up on stage next to Phil at some point, as they always seem to like to do.
It's a car game. You got to show off the cars, you know? Those are always
to some extent, yeah.
No. I'm just kidding. They should not have them. They're such a waste of time.
Even at Summer Game Fest, like the arduous link between Xbox and Porsche, and having the Porsche version of the Xbox Series X. Like, what? Who cares?
Yeah.
Genuinely, who cared about seeing that in special colors? No one's gonna own it. It's a competition. It's not like you're selling it.
They did that. That was a commercial, right? Like it's like Porsche paid for that. I'm sure. That's why.
It's such a weird thing to pay for.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't know why you would, but they partner with weird companies. They had that I forget what it was, but it was like that designer Xbox. There was like one of them. It was like $10,000.
I could see like a Louis Vuitton Xbox.
That one, yeah, they did that. Remember?
No, I don't. I must have expunged that from my memory. Christ.
I don't know if it was Louis, but it was one of those high.
Everyone loves it. All the chavs in the UK love a bit of fake Louis. It's great.
All the chavs, okay.
Yeah, it's like horrible plastic fake leather bags with that ugly Louis Vuitton logo printed all over it.
Gotcha.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. But I'm not exactly high at fashion, am I?
I don't know. It's interesting because, like, I'm trying to think about what else I think we could realistically see. There are a lot of games that have been I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Avowed footage. That's a game I could imagine having footage. Outer Worlds 2 is a game I could imagine having footage for. There are games like that were revealed years ago, and we haven't seen them. We haven't heard from them since. And
what about Age of Mythology? That could be there.
I mean,
there's stuff like Contraband that was announced. We've got that new game from Rare, where people have, we've even got a glimpse of what it's maybe like now that it's not like a survival game, and it's maybe more a bit like the Bongo game.
Andy Robinson from VGC, he and who's ex Platonic, so he knows some of the folks at Rare, right? Has said that he's heard that it's more akin to like Viva Pinata.
Oh, yeah, the Pinata one, yeah.
Yeah, which come on, baby. I love Viva Pinata. I'm very about that. I will say I don't know why you don't just revive Viva Pinata at that point, but that's a conversation for another day, I guess.
Maybe they do. Maybe it was just like that was what they were calling it at the time, to hire new talent, and now they've kind of pivoted.
Maybe. I would love a Viva Pinata 3, though.
I haven't played the first two.
They're so
Do you know,
good, Steve. They're
yeah,
so delightful.
one of my favorite Rare games was Grabbed by the Ghoulies, and I think they should bring that back because that was a really fun game.
They have so
And
many good IP that I wish that they would just leverage. Like,
yeah,
they don't have to make them either. Like, bring other teams in to work on them. But I just feel like Banjo. Why have they not made a Banjo game since Nuts and Bolts? Come on.
I
You
don't
know, it's
know.
like you're sitting on that IP. Conquer, right? Make a Conquer game. Why not? You own
Well,
it. Do something.
My dad said Gears or Perfect Dark. I could see either of those. I feel like Perfect Dark's been through a bit of a hellish development cycle by the sounds of it. Wakahula says, what even is Viva Pinata gameplay?
I'll explain that in a minute. To answer Andy's question, I don't think we see either of those. I think it's too early for Gears 6. Gears 5 was a long time ago now, so like the idea that Gears 6 is in active development, I think makes sense. I guess I wouldn't be shocked if they showed it today, but it feels to me like, I don't know. To me, that feels like a game that we would get an announcement for before we would see in-game footage, and we haven't really seen anything of it. So I don't know about that. And I'm with you on Perfect Dark, where Perfect Dark has like had a lot of struggle behind the scenes with the initiative, and they're bringing in, multiple different support studios that have started.
Was it Crystal Dynamics was the latest one?
Yeah, they're working on it with them now, but it's like, what does that even mean, right? Like, it's like, why do you need Crystal Dynamics to support your quadruple A studio, right? Like,
Yeah.
it makes it sound like that game is struggling and that it's not where it needs to be. So I doubt we'll see it today. If I had to place bets.
Wakahula made a good point though in Discord that maybe we get some like definitive editions of the other Gears games, and we've only really got it with the first one, and maybe they kind of use this to remaster those.
I meant to say this. We got sidetracked when we brought up Fable. I wonder if that might be the case with Fable, because I also have heard that Fable is like struggling a little bit in development. Not that it's like in a bad place, but that like it's a little behind right now. So I don't know if that team is behind. Do you really want to make them waste time to come up with a vertical slice of Fable for this event when they could be working on fixing the game? And if that's the case, the tease that we got on Twitter the other day that seemed to be pointing to a Fable, maybe that's a Fable collection. Maybe it's Fable 1, 2, and 3 getting remastered.
I couldn't tell if it was a Fable tease or if it was just a Starfield tease with all the glitter pointing towards stars.
The thing is, though, they said a thing about like following the trail, and like that's the thing in Fable. Like whenever you turn on, like there's like a button you press to guide you towards your destination, and it's a little gold trail that you follow.
Oh, okay.
So it's like,
but it is in Elden Ring as well. Like I used to have to follow the trails of piss to find the next campfire thing.
Yeah, but Fable's an Xbox IP. We know there's a new one in development. I don't know. You could be right. It could be a smoke and mirrors type thing where it's like, oh, actually, that's not what they were trying to hint at. But it feels like it's a Fable thing.
Do you think we have Kojima back here this year? We obviously had him last year. He was teasing a game that he was working on for Xbox. Is he back showing something off?
I don't think so. I feel like if he has, I think the next time we see him at an Xbox event is when he has a game to show. He was here last year. You're not going to cart him out just to be like, hey, I'm still working on a game.
He's already in America. He was at the Apple event. I could see him easily showing up at the Microsoft Theater. It's like down the road, right?
Maybe. I don't know, but it's like he didn't come to SGF. I would have expected we would see him there if he was around.
Depends how much money he's getting from Microsoft.
I guess, yeah.
Like, I would imagine Apple paid him a lot of money to put the effort into porting one of his games to the Mac.
For sure.
So five people can play it.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And it's just like he's already working on a game with Xbox. Like they clearly have a relationship. I don't know. He could be here, but I feel like unless he has something to say, he's not going to show up. To take it back to Wakahula's question about what does that even mean with Viva Pinata gameplay? I mean, the long and short of it is it kind of is an animal management game, I guess. It's like you own a farm, like a plot of land, and you need to create like ideal environments for the types of pinata that you want to attract. And then once you have a pair of them, you can start breeding them. And then you like, it has this whole like, kind of farm sim element thing, but rather than like growing crops and stuff like that, the focus is on, animal husbandry and everything. That's another one. Andy Rad said, what happened to Indiana Jones? We could see it today. That's an active development. It's been an active development for a bit. Probably too early to have gameplay, but it's not impossible.
Yeah, but that is a first party one. That's from Machine Games, so I feel like we
Right.
would see gameplay if we're gonna see it. But it was only announced in 2021. It depends how far along in development they were at that point.
Yeah. The idea that if they're only if they announced it to start hiring talent because they were starting the project, then we won't see it. But if it was already in, pre-production for a year or two at that point, and now it's maybe 4 years into production or 3 years into production, the idea that they have something to show is a lot more realistic.
Now, what about wishes? Because let me tell you something I really want to see here, but I don't necessarily think will be here. And it's from a third-party company. I really want to see what IO's Project 007. I want to know what the hell it's called. I want to find out what they've been working on.
Yeah.
They announced this like in 2019, so they've had a long time to hire people and make a start on it and get it at least some way down the road. I don't know that we see it, but it's possible because Xbox does have a lot of third-party people in their showcases. We know Atlas is going to be there. I would imagine there'll be other third parties here. I would not be surprised if we see another random Final Fantasy game come to Xbox at some point. Like maybe we get the first 7 remake, like 4 years late, but it's finally coming to Xbox or something. I could see something like that happening.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
And I'm sure Max is guys fingers crossed at Download Festival that they announce the Elder Scrolls, whatever it's called, Elder Scrolls 6.
That's not happening.
TBC.
Not happening. Again, that's the same reason I don't think you'll see Fallout. It's like it doesn't make sense to trot out the more popular IP from Bethesda right ahead of them launching a new IP that everyone is
I'm not
sure
saying
about.
ahead. I'm saying next year, and I could easily see like we've got Obsidian to work on.
You're still talking about it. You're taking oxygen out of the room.
I think the top-down 2D Fallout is a very different game to the third-person or first-person shooter games that we've had before, and we haven't had one of those since the original Fallout 1 and 2, and I kind of feel like it would be a good time to revive it, even if it was maybe a Fallout Tactics 2, and we have like a revival of a tactics game, because I don't think that Microsoft really has anything that fills in that niche at the moment, other than Age of Empires, but that's not turn-based, that's real-time strategy. And I think it would be nice to see that.
I don't think it's a bad idea. I just don't think you're seeing it today. I just don't think this is the showcase for it. Like, I think anybody going in, like, even right now, right? Your dad just said, I still think we're going to see something new. I don't. Aaron Greenberg said ahead, like, they're not teasing things. They're not in the, like, the last 2 presentations they did like this, that was what they did. They're like, oh, look at all this new stuff we got. We're promising stuff. It's coming in the year. And it's blown up in their face. They don't want to do that again. They're going to give us updates on stuff. At least this is what I think. They're going to give us updates on stuff we've already seen that's further along. And if they do have new stuff to show, it's going to be stuff that's imminent. It's going to be stuff that's
I don't know about that, though,
coming up.
Maybe on the Xbox side, I could see that. On the Bethesda side, we don't know what they're working on. We don't know anything. But they've kept very close-lipped. Apart from Starfield and Indiana Jones, we got no clue what the other studios are working on.
I mean, is that true, though? We know that Machine Games is working on Indiana Jones. We can assume that their other team is working on another Wolfenstein. We know that there's another Doom coming. We don't
know that there's another Doom coming. We've not seen any footage. We've not heard anything about it.
No, but we know that that's what they're working on.
Possibly. I could see them. I could see id wanting to work on something different other than Doom, and that's all they've worked on since 2016.
I don't think there's any way they don't make that a trilogy at least. And have a third game.
I think you're probably right. But there was another game, right, that was from the studio behind Hi-Fi Rush that they've said they're working on. And maybe that's another Evil Within. I don't know. I could see something about Redfall. I think they need to touch on that and talk about
come on,
how they fix that.
They don't want to do that. They're not going to waste time talking about that. They want to leave that game in the rear view. There's no way.
No way. No, I think they try and fix it, and I think we're probably going to see something in Halo here. I think it's going to be the next season, and we get like a glimpse at
that. I think
all of the stuff they've got with Halo Infinite.
That I think makes sense. I would agree with that. I think the idea of them having a new season of Halo Infinite, maybe new game mode coming back like they did with Infected recently, like I think that makes sense. Wakahula said, "Have y'all ever played 1 vs 100? I've been seeing Xbox influencers mentioning this game a few times. I've not played it, but I'm familiar with it. I've heard people talk about it. I think it was like a little bit
It was on
before
the
my
Xbox
time.
360. That was fun. No, that was a fun game.
I don't think I had
And
online while it was a thing.
oh, really?
Oh,
No,
wait, no.
we used
Was it
to
a
play
360
that,
game or was it an
and
OG Xbox?
it was. I'm sure it was a 360 game, and because I remember playing that. And my mum, I would come home from school, and my mum would always be playing Uno on the like Xbox arcade. And then like, yeah, we had that. And do you remember the like buzzer things? Like I had a copy of Seen It, and I had like those
do remember
goofy
those.
buzzer controllers,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think they could work with 1 vs 100.
That would be cool. You could do it with a phone though, too, right? Like it's so much easier to do
Oh
that
yeah,
now.
you can do it. You can do it with anyone now. Yeah, anything.
All right, real quick. We're about to start in 10 minutes. I'm going to be right back.
Okie dokie. Redfall 60 FPS, maybe. I think it's probably more likely that there's DLC or Season 2, or they kind of do something to fix it. I do think we probably will see a mention of Redfall. What other studios have Bethesda got? I guess it's more ZeniMax, isn't it? Oh, you know, Elder Scrolls Online or Fallout 76? Like, I could see a mention of that with ZeniMax Online. It's Tango that's the real question, right? Tango and Arcane. And what's Alpha Dog Games? Oh, they just work on iOS games. Maybe we see something related to Game Pass coming to a different platform as well. Like I could potentially see that, but I think maybe they want to incentivize you to play Xbox. Minecraft, maybe. We just had the Minecraft Legends game come out, so they could potentially show DLC for that. There was also a big update for Minecraft. But you're probably right, though. Mojang's probably going to be there showing something off. Roundhouse Studios. They worked on Rune 2. Oh, they're like a rejuvenation studio. Like Redfall didn't have any major updates since release. Maybe they'll announce something big. That's my guess. Pete didn't agree with me, Wakahula, but I kind of feel like it's going to be that they'll want to make right. It sounded like Phil Spencer realized that they'd fucked up, and he wanted to make things right in that interview on Kind of Funny. What about something from the Prey team? Maybe we see Prey make a resurrection. I guess that was Arcane, wasn't it? Oh, do you know, I'd love like a return to Deathloop. See something with that. Maybe Deathloop 2's announced. I think Age of Mythology gets a look in here. They haven't done the committed, to all games coming to Game Pass, right? You can't just say they're going to announce something new and take points. Yeah, I figured Redfall was from the Prey team. That's like out here trying to get the easiest predictions. Next year, I'm just going to do that. Something new is announced, and that's going to be my risky pick on the predictions list.
That's already the type of prediction you make. Get out of here.
Fuck off. Like, this year, I went out of my way to make the most outlandish predictions and make them so specific. Like, Marathon's going to be announced, and I got the points. You went with there's going to be a new game from Bungie under PlayStation, and I'm like, no, it's going to be fucking Marathon. Like, if anyone had the easy predictions this year, it was you.
Look, listen, I'm going to give you that one. That was I told you called your shot on that one like crazy. But, like, I am tired of the narrative that I pick easy predictions because I pick things that are actually going to happen when you straight up bet on things that have been reported. Like, you've straight up gotten points from being like, oh, I read this article Jason Schreier wrote and I think it's real, so I'm going to take the points.
What? No, get out of here. What about some new hardware? I think we're going to see some Xbox controllers.
Steve, I could see an Xbox controller, but I
think there's a Starfield one.
There is already a Starfield one. We've seen it though.
No, that was apparently fake. It was someone made it. It was just like a fan art.
Wait, really?
Yep, it was a
Oh,
it
that
was a
sucks.
fan
It
art
was
one.
really cool.
I know, I'd love that. They should take that design and make it for real because it was really cool.
All those, it was like the white with like the like kind of the little like
Yeah, they're really
rainbow,
cool. Yeah.
like, you know, like all the buttons on it. And yeah, it was really cool. I could see that. When it comes to hardware though, I don't know. Like it's gotten weird for me where years ago, I remember you making, you see, Wakalu was like, oh no, that design was so cool. Why? Like, I wanted that. I was definitely thinking about buying that when it came out if the game was good. But it's interesting because I feel like years ago, you made the point of like, you got to imagine that Xbox is going to put out hardware on the timeline of the when Xbox All Access would end so that people would like stay in and they haven't, and like they just haven't really done anything. So I'm like, every year it's like surely they'll have something to show, but it's like, I don't know, will they? Because like every one of the things that we knew they were working on or whatever just never really came to fruition. Like the stick, you know, the set top box type, like they went back to the drawing board on that.
I think probably a limited edition something, and I was wrong, by the way. I googled it. There is pictures of this already out in the wild. There's an exclusive headset as well for Starfield, so we'll definitely
so it's real.
see those. Yeah,
cool.
It's real.
I don't think we'll see it then.
I think we're going to see it probably in the Starfield Direct, not in the Xbox side.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they'll have an exclusive console or something.
Yeah. Maybe they want to do a Series S, try and flog some of those.
I don't know about that. Do you really want to advertise that game as running on Series S where it's probably going to not be great? The base version is going to be buggy, right? It's a Bethesda game.
I think it'll probably be okay. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was saying. What it's working on, and I don't know that it is another.
They're working on Doom 3. Take it to the bank, gang. They're working on Doom 3. There's no way you put out Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, and then don't make that a trilogy. I'm with you on the idea of them working on a new IP after that. Like, I can see that for sure, of being like, hey, we brought Doom back. Maybe we give it to another team. Maybe we build a second team where one team works on Doom and then another team works on a new IP. I could see any of those being the case.
Didn't they make other games like in between? Yeah, they have.
Yeah, they have.
They made Rage.
I just don't think that you're gonna walk away from the success of Doom when you've had Doom and Doom Eternal like hit as hard as they did.
And they were the original team behind Wolfenstein, so maybe they take that back over. I don't know.
They could, because Machine Games is working on
Indiana Jones.
On Indy. Could work, yeah. I don't know though. I feel like you close out that trilogy.
What about Quake? Maybe they bring Quake back.
That would be cool.
Make it go for that.
That would be neat. I think that would definitely be very different, but could be cool.
Yeah, I remember Rage. There was another one after, wasn't there, that they called Rage 2 in 2019. Yeah, and it was Avalanche Studios in conjunction with id. So we could get Rage 3, maybe. Although I don't think Rage 2 was particularly well received.
Yeah, I mean, the first one wasn't that well received either.
Yeah, a Quake Arena game, that would be so good. That'd be so fun.
All right, gang. 2 minutes. How we feeling?
Who do you think comes out first? Phil or Todd? It's gonna be Phil. What do you think they start with, though? Like, do they start with an announcement, like straight out the gate?
I don't know, because again, it's like they said they're not showing footage of stuff they don't have like gameplay or in-engine stuff for. So it's like I feel like it's more likely we see something we've already seen.
Yeah. I mean, we hadn't seen the stuff that Atlas leaked, but we know that's gotta be it.
Yeah.
So maybe they start with something like that. Oh, do you know what would be great? Silksong. If they bring that back,
that would be
just
cool.
like Silksong, and here's the release date finally.
Do you think that's a possibility?
Yeah, they had it there last year, and they were like, it's going to in the next 18 months. And, I could easily see that they've snagged the release date and maybe like a launch exclusivity.
Here we go. Graphics are changing, everybody. I'm just fixing the screen. Hold on. Okay. Oh boy. Here we go. All right, gang. See you on the other side. 15 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Xbox World Premiere.
Oh, I hope he's back. I missed that voice.
Bring back the world premiere, man. Let me know how the audio is, everybody.
Oh, we're finally doing this, are we? Because I was going to make a sandwich.
Yeah, Fable.
Okay. Let's do it. What do I think about heroes?
This is
Well,
what's his name?
We've all seen them, haven't
Yeah,
we?
Richard
Swanning
Iwadi.
about the place with their disproportionately high cheekbones and comically massive weapons.
Wanker.
Roughing up bandits, because they like to rough up bandits, don't they? Living it up with the common folk every single night. On a day-to-day basis, I'll say the true hero is me, someone who's breaking new ground with fruit, with veg, on the agricultural side of things.
Just look at them.
Not wafting around mythical creatures. That's what they are.
Chicken chaser.
Wafters.
Yeah, well done.
You see, I'm not here to slay legendary beasts. I'm here to conquer the vegetable, not a euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation. This, if you will, is the age of death. One moment. This is awkward.
Yeah.
You think he's a main character, or is this just a bit?
I think he's a main character.
Oh,
Yes! Whoa, what a way to start it off.
That's like a tasty sandwich as well. Maybe we'll get that in the sandwich channel.
Whoa. All right. We're off to the races already here, gang. That's huge.
Premiere.
Yeah, he's back!
We love a world premiere.
Look, all that. Hey, Stevie Yaki, how you doing?
You missed Fable, Steve.
Oh no, this is something fresh.
But that's about it.
Death don't have no mercy in this land.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Death don't have no mercy in this land. He'll come to your house and it won't stay long. You look in the bed and somebody be gone. Death don't have no mercy in this land.
shaking bones. Been a while. So, you remember that favor you owe me? I'm looking for a creature. Huge, sneaky, teeth like knives.
I can't believe games
No?
look this good now.
I know. It's like a movie.
Well, hey, how about you guys? No? Nobody? Not helpful. Sneaky.
Well, they come to your house and they won't stay long. Well, you look in the bed and somebody
Huh.
be gone.
I mean, that looks really interesting. Wakahula pointed out that's the team from We Happy Few.
Mm-hmm.
So, pretty
That
cool.
looks like a great style.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the settings interesting too, right? I can't think of a game that's set in like the American
World
South that's like
premiere.
dealing with folklore like that. That's cool. You know, it's very different.
These are dangerous times.
Oh.
At least that's what I
What has
hear.
Ubisoft got in their presentation? Seriously.
The Empire?
Wait, what? Why are they showing this?
I know, right?
Probably gonna do the same thing. Tease it here. Come watch more
But
at the
the
UB
world
Forward.
here belongs to the syndicates. If I want to survive, I have to play their game.
Oh my god, I'm in. Adorable animal sidekick. Come on.
Looks like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
There she is.
Yo, I hope this game is good. This looks awesome.
Yeah, you never know that kind of cinematic.
Can you turn yourself up a little bit, Steve, or get higher on the mic?
I've been held back my whole life.
I don't know why it turns me down. There you go.
I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
Oh god. I want this to be good so bad. I hope this is just a cool single player story game.
The underworld shows no mercy,
Yeah, me too.
but it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Yo. That looks awesome. I'm very here for that if it comes together. All right.
Wow, 2024.
Cool.
There you go. See, game thing.
They're out here making me actually want to watch Ubi Forward now, though. So maybe that's why they did it, right? It's
Wow.
like,
Fable, South of Midnight.
Oh, I love
Star
Sarah
Wars
Bond. She's
Outlaws. Welcome to our first ever double feature, the Xbox Game Showcase, followed by a deep dive into one of the most important RPGs
what an opening.
ever made, Starfield. Gaming is the most powerful of all entertainment. It transports, it challenges, it connects us, and it's just incredibly and awesomely fun. That is why Team Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to play by partnering with the most ambitious of game creators and by unleashing the power of the gaming community, enabling all of us to play the games we want with our friends anywhere, from mobile devices to PCs to consoles. The lineup we have for you today is just incredible. These are the works of the very greatest creative teams from around the world. We made this show for you, the largest, most engaged, and globally diverse fan base in Xbox history. You are the heart and soul of Xbox. Your passion drives us, and you are the inspiration for the visionaries whose games we showcase today. From me and all of the team at Xbox, thank you. This next game is from Thunder Lotus, the award-winning studio behind Spiritfarer, who've gone back to their
Oh,
combat
nice.
roots with an amazing co-op raid-focused action game that is uniquely theirs.
What did. Whoa.
All
what did-
right, everybody, it's time.
She's such a good presenter. She's got a really good voice.
She really is. She always does the extended interviews, which is going to be on tomorrow, and they're always well worth a watch. She's a great interviewer as well.
Oh my god.
Tyler, that's so true.
Jason Schreier tweeted that it took Xbox 9 minutes to have more women in the entire Summer Game Fest showcase.
Was this a multiplayer thing?
Yeah, she mentioned it was co-op.
$33 player. Oh my god.
Yo.
Okay.
We gotta try this.
Alright. I think we've got to play with the whole community.
Yeah, yeah. Steve Yaki says, wow, I need some more friends. Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing, Andy. 33 seems like a very specific number. Okay.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys.
Payday
It's a
3.
simple job. Just in and out. Nothing to it.
You ever play Payday?
No.
Everybody hit the floor.
Oh my god.
It's always seemed like a cool concept. Like heist movies are one of my favorite genres.
Yeah, it's definitely like, it's something I feel like I would probably like if I gave it a shot. Maybe this is our inroad. Oh, whoa.
Not a good month to release.
Yeah, not the best date, but cool that it's coming. Let's go. Such a shame that this leaked early.
I know, you'd have been so hyped right now.
I'd be screaming my head off.
Yeah. It looks so good, though.
I didn't watch it, so this is my first time seeing the trailer either way. I'm excited about that. Yo.
It's like, what if we made Persona 3 in the Persona 5 engine?
I should just do that with all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn, yeah, this looks so much like 5.
Oh, good old Jack Frost. Gotta have Jack Frost on my team.
Whoa. Oh, God, it looks so good.
If you like JRPGs, Game Pass looks like a really good proposition.
Yeah, seriously. Even if all you did was buy it to play Persona, you'd get a good amount of time out of it. Assassin's Creed?
It said Xbox Game Studios presents.
Oh, it's Avowed!
People don't like you very much, do they?
Let's go!
Sent here to the living lands by an
Oh,
emperor
wow.
who couldn't bother to come himself.
Oh my god, I can't wait for Sarah to see this.
To investigate some plague that seems to be corrupting our very souls.
They prove themselves with Outer Worlds as well. But I have no concerns for this game.
They've proved themselves with their whole career.
The way you fight,
Holy shit.
This looks awesome.
the power you wield.
Oh my god. These powers are so cool.
You keep
You get the like Skyrim
save us.
dual wield system, it looks
Yeah.
like.
The visual style's very different to what I expected.
Or destroy us.
Yeah, it's a little more stylized. I like that it's like a little brighter. Like the colors are like a little more vibrant than
A bit more World of Warcrafty than
than what you
Skyrim.
normally get in fantasy.
What are you gonna do with it?
Yo, this looks sick. Release date, release date, release date. Hey, good enough.
Next year's looking good.
Yeah, right? You already got a lot of games lined up for next year I'm excited about. God, that looks great. I'm very excited about that.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Which one? Oh, shit.
What? Oh,
Sea
what?
of Thieves crossover. Oh my god, it's gonna be what's his face? Monkey Island.
Oh my god, you're right. It's gonna be Guy Threepwood.
Yeah.
Holy
It's Monkey
crap!
Island.
That's
so
cool. Yo, what a
Welcome to the
great
Scum
crossover.
Bar, the most notorious tavern on Melee Island.
Wall-to-wall rogues and scoundrels. So tell me, which ship is
What a
right
wonderful
for you?
crossover.
A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi?
The legend of Monkey Island. You mean Governor Guybrush. But Threepwood's not set foot out of that mansion for almost a year.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I told you no autographs. So I see you have a meet and greet ticket. And I guess it's not every day that you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood, the legend of Monkey Island.
Did you play Return to Monkey Island?
No, I didn't.
Prison for Guybrush.
My friend Andy is a huge Monkey Island fan, though.
This is really fun.
This game is so good, and I can't believe it's stuck around and had such staying power.
Things may be very different from the Sea of Thieves you know.
Is it time to get back in, Steve? We gotta set sail again.
No, I won't. I won't go back to that. I never really got into it, unfortunately. Wow, 20th of July. That's close. I'm sure you could put down
World premiere.
Final Fantasy for that, right?
I don't think so. Sobo, I don't recognize that name. Oh.
I think it's the only game they've made. God, this game looks so good.
Oh, whoa. That's cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Baywatch the game. I don't know about that, Stevie.
I don't see one hot person running in slow-mo. Where's Hasselhoff? Seems like right up Macaulay's alley, though.
100%, yeah.
Stuff Simulator, the game.
Well, they were like, okay, let's just put everything into this game now.
VIP charter service. Any job you could theoretically have as a pilot.
Yep, basically.
Hot air balloons? Come on.
I guess you do fly them, don't you?
So this is a new game.
Yeah, back to
Wow.
like the annualized releases. Well, I guess the yeared releases.
Taylor Swift's private pilot simulator. What?
What game is that from?
Is this like Dune? Is this a Dune thing?
No, it looks like a Halo thing.
No,
it is
Tyler
Dune.
just said Dune. It's Dune. That's so cool. It's a dragonfly copter. I saw a desert and I was like, surely this must be Dune. Whoa.
Oh, there's a new film. Okay.
Hi, Melina here, speaking to you from our
Hey.
performance capture stage at Ninja Theory, where we have just wrapped our shoots
Release
for
date.
Senua Saga Hellblade 2. When we first showed gameplay for Hellblade 2, it was a look at some of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off against a gigantic troll on the Icelandic coastline. Today, we're taking you deeper into Senua's story, her personal quest, her unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's Saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
Oh my god.
She can feel them slipping through her soul, following the threads of her mind. She's here to find them, the ones who hide. She needs their help with a promise, a question. But it's never so simple, is it? Wisdom has a price. There's always a part of you that changes. A part of you that darkens. And a part of you that dies.
Over there, that pool. I can feel them. Everywhere.
Jesus, this is so eerie.
They are watching us.
I know, with the headphones on.
I know.
Oh my God.
I've still not played the first one yet, and I knew that was a thing, but geez, it's so.
You should never have come here. They can see us. What is going to happen? It's time to find out. How can we make it happen? It's time to find out. Why are they watching? It's time to find out. What are they waiting for? Senua, what are you waiting for? I'm here. Watching more than one. they?
Where are you?
What do they want? I don't like it. I'm scared. This is too...
Mad woman.
Their eyes everywhere can feel them boring into her.
Witch.
What is she supposed to do? Do something.
Ask her.
What do you want me to do?
Lost souls fall through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore. Cool.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find. What if it's all for nothing?
Oh man, these voices are so overwhelming.
They are waiting. It's them. It's you.
This is making me really want to go play the first one.
What will they do to her? What will we do to us? Touch it. And feel your mind. Your voices. All the parts of you that are broken. You can be whole. All the grief, all the rage, all the fear.
Everything I've seen, everything I've done has led me to this place.
We've come so far, not far enough. Say it. You are ready. Tell them.
I am here. Now.
What if we get lost forever? What will happen to them? What will happen to you?
I will not let them down.
She is ready. They know. Go.
Ugh. Oh my god.
Who are these around you, Senua? Those you have saved? Or those you let to
2024 again. Yeah, I'm with you, Tyler. There's no way I could play it with headphones on. That is so intimidating.
It's freaky, but I think that's what makes me want to do it.
It's just the man with no name again.
I think so, yeah. The man with no clothes.
Oh, new Yakuza.
Oh, right. This is the one that they showed where they're bringing back the original character, right?
Every time I hear Ichiban, though, I think of Friends.
Oh, surf's up, dude. Yeah, dude. Hey, loose, bro.
俺がどうかしたのかははどうなってんだこりゃ
Okay.
It's a way to introduce a game, I guess. Oh, Bethesda. Hey, look!
Oh,
Fallout.
it's 76.
76 there.
Appalachia. What a sight! A verdant wonderland of promise plucked from post-atomic blight. The fruit of years of prudent progress and determined reclamation, and 15 million dwellers worth of keen imagination. From the heart of West Virginia to the depths of the pit.
Well, we owe it all to Vault 76.
No matter if you roam alone or spend your time with friends, you'll find a home in Appalachia where the good times never end. There are relics to uncover from a time before the war, along with loads of friendly folks to meet and enemies galore. Our world is always changing. Greater foes are overthrown as we embark on expeditions into thrilling new unknowns. Yes, from Appalachian settlements to Nuka World on tour. You're never short on things to do or places to explore. Think you've seen it all, eh? Well, how about this? Pack your bags for an escape of Epicurean bliss. Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up pretty, because we're headed for the boardwalk of Atlantic City. So
Oh,
there
wow.
you have it. Now you know. There's a million ways to make the wasteland your way
There's a lot of
home. And when you
casinos
hear
to
adventure
waste my
calling,
caps in.
when you're looking for some kicks, answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault 76. Play it now with Xbox Game Pass.
That was a fun advert.
Yeah, it was cute.
World premiere.
It's not like very pleasant.
No, I don't like all these arms growing out of the ground. Too Elden Ringy for me. Too many fingers.
Oh, that looks fun.
Oh yeah, good shot, Walker. Could be Onimusha. This does have that look to it.
I think it was some bad sushi, Stevie. Something new?
I guess so, yeah.
I guess maybe we'll see more tomorrow at the Capcom
Yeah, you'd have to imagine.
presentation.
Talk a little bit more about it.
General Motors' historic commitment to performance is embodied in two of its iconic
Forza?
brands, Chevrolet
Yeah, it could be.
and Cadillac.
But it might just be some DLC.
The V-Series.R elevates Cadillac's competitive spirit to a whole new
Nope,
level
it's motorsport.
with its thunderous V8 and hybrid power. The legendary Corvette has been a celebrated champion for decades. The all-new Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray continues that tradition. General Motors is proud to usher in a new era of competition with the innovators behind the new Forza Motorsport.
Forza Motorsport
Car on
and
stage,
General Motors
check.
are pairing their strengths in technical excellence and sophisticated modern design to take bold steps into the future and bring that experience to gamers. I'm thrilled to welcome the Cadillac V-Series.R and the Corvette E-Ray to the home of competition.
Yeah, 2 cars. I didn't have that. Do these games do anything for you?
I know you're ready.
Do you look at this and go, yeah?
Yeah. Honestly, as soon as it happened, I was like, I'm gonna go grab a hoodie real quick. I'm actually gonna do that. I'll be right back.
Let's tweak the car's performance for the next one.
See, I love the glimpse of this because I know it's probably all of this stuff's probably going to make it into Horizon, which is the game I actually care about.
That was your best lap yet.
They really love that Ferris wheel, don't they? October 10th, it's just got a release date just like that. It's pretty exciting. Quick, Pete, come back. You can miss whatever's next. And it's another Bethesda game.
I have seen all that ever was, and all that ever will be. I have seen betrayal, endurance.
This is a Bethesda game.
What'd I miss?
We got a release date for Forza, and now we're on to a new Bethesda game. Which I'm guessing is ESO.
Yeah. What was the release date for Forza?
October 10th.
Time for it.
For perhaps the first time in my unending existence, I feel disconnected from fate's flow. Unseen forces move against me, hungry for forbidden knowledge. A mystery long kept hidden. A secret that threatens to unravel reality itself.
I could never get into this game. I really wish I could.
I don't like MMOs.
Yeah, I say that as I'm playing one right now. Diablo's borderline MMO.
Save Tamriel.
Cool. Go talk about it somewhere.
CSIS Unit 37. Toronto is under attack.
Okay, Overwatch. Shame I thought they'd have the deal closed by now.
Maybe.
They've taken over most of the city and they're rounding up Omnics. They need our help.
People are answering Winston's recall. There's new blood on the team. And we have so much to teach them.
I guess we're finally getting the story content.
Yeah, this game is not good, was it?
If we can stop Null Sector, maybe we can save the city. Coming through!
I'd love for them to be able to turn it around. I really love the original.
I don't feel like it had its moment and people have moved on from it.
Yeah. And 2 was their chance to pull people back and they just did not.
Yeah.
I hate to interrupt the moment, but I'm picking up reports of more attacks in other cities.
It's a fight they want. I say let's give it to them.
Engage. Target marked.
Time to create peace with bullets. Greetings.
Oh, yeah! Boom!
waiting on us.
Just wish they had not put it out until they had all this stuff ready.
I don't think it ever needed a number 2. Never needed a sequel. You could have just continued to add the content to the original game and evolve it.
Yeah, but like 2 gives a chance for like fresh people to come on, and
Then you're stuck with a Destiny situation where they want to try and add back in all the original content. And
yeah, but look at what Hitman did.
confusing and awkward. Yeah. P5T.
What is this place? It looks like we're in a palace.
What the hell is going on?
Yo, I'm so glad this is real.
They're attacking us. Our only choice is fighting back. Hey, look over there! Can you get us out of here?
So you're telling me you're thieves who
This is gonna be so good.
to stumble into this world? The Rebel Corps will always help the Phantom Thieves, just as the Phantom Thieves have helped the Rebel Corps. Never forget that we're a united force who can rely on each other.
You should be grateful to have been made my subjects. But you're just mannerless little brats.
Unfortunately, returning will be no easy feat.
Somewhere deep inside, I know you realize things can't go on like this. So, will you take a stand beside us?
Yeah, let's show them what we got.
Awesome. Tactics fans are eating good these days.
Yeah, that's your holiday sorted.
Mm-hmm. And on Game Pass, no less. Thank you.
Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. The wonder is, not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it.
I kind of thought this was going to be different. Like, we're just going right into it?
No, I don't think we are we? I think this is just a glimpse and then it'll be after.
Think?
We haven't even seen Phil or Todd, so I don't know.
No.
Maybe not.
We're here, though.
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there?
God, looks
You're part of
visually
Constellation
stunning.
now.
Yeah, it's really
Part
interesting.
of our family.
A lot of variety.
Yeah, that engine's had a real rework because creation engine looks stale.
all that is at work here.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
Gunplay looks a lot improved.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever. This is where we belong.
God. You just really hope it lives up. It looks good though, right? Like that looks good.
Yeah, it does look good. Well, I guess we'll find out more.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
at the end, yeah. Wow.
It runs
Does
at
it
60?
actually work at Hula?
Did we
Redfall ran at 60 in the trailers, but never did in the actual release. Oh my god, the anxiety I would have playing this game.
Oh. How many games are they working on right now?
Yes, it's got to be. It's 2, right? They just released one. They got 2 in development. I'll be back in a sec.
This year, huh? Okay. Again, I don't know that they need more stuff in the fall, but
World
it's cute.
premiere.
All you missed was that game's coming in the fall.
Oh, nice. Well,
Game
no
Pass.
one will play it then. An abandoned oil rig is a setting for a game that you would love to play, isn't it, Pete?
I don't know. Not probably not.
Looks really chill.
Doesn't look like I have a gun. So if I don't have a gun, I definitely don't want to.
Oh, you should play that Alien game then.
Yeah, I can do scary as long as I have a lot of bullets. Ooh. These backgrounds are really cool.
It's got Rollerdrome vibes with the visual style.
Yeah, they're like really flat colors, but they're like very vibrant.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this looks really interesting. Yeah. No, I'm in. That looks really cool.
Hi.
Oh my God.
I'm very excited to be returning as Johnny Silverhand in the upcoming expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. This new adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission and introduces Idris Elba as Secret Agent Solomon Reed. It's really amazing to share the screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man. As a player, you'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City, and rescue the President of the new United States of America. Expect a massive
I don't want to do
expansion,
that.
twists, secrets, and plenty of stuff to do. I know
Okay.
the team at CD Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video games. And I really can't wait for you to play it on Xbox Series X and S. But enough talking. I'm guessing you want to see for yourself, and so it is my honor and pleasure to give you and introduce the official trailer for Phantom Liberty. Check it out.
He's
I
such a
love
goon.
Keanu. I absolutely hated Johnny Silverhand though.
Me too.
Johnny, I'm dying. There's nothing can stop that.
What if there was?
V. My name is Songbird. I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb ticking in your head. And I can save your life.
Here we
What's
go.
the catch? I need you to get to Dogtown.
Attention all Dogtown residents. The President managed to crash her Space Force One into our humble district.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. Sleeper
That's
agents.
that actress that's in
Time
everything.
to wake them up.
You know, the one that was in The Quarry.
So NUSA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
Is it? Then the voiceover.
Get Myers out of there.
Oh.
To evac.
The Brenda song?
Safety.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Shit! They catch us out here, we're dead.
Wait. Hear that?
God almighty! It's moving! Run!
Someone ratted us out.
You know, V, treason ain't ever black and white.
It's a charade, V.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me. The cure.
The situation's changed. You need to know.
Oh, it just looks so good.
He really does.
He should have been James Bond years ago.
Come on, got iron in your hand.
Yeah, he's like too old now, probably.
Yeah, he is now.
If I don't do anything, and do it soon, I'll die.
Jesus Christ, that's insane.
What a terrible time for it in September. Oof.
Unless that's the reasoning. Like we'll sneak it out when.
No, because I bet you
Starfield's
it's
out.
gonna be better. And like they, you know, I don't know. That sucks. Like they've done so much work to fix that game. It felt like this was like a real chance for it to come out and kind of have its No Man's Sky moment.
Holy shit, this looks good.
You think this is like?
I think it's probably a City Skylines competitor or City Skylines 2.
God, I'm gonna miss so many games this fall.
Yeah, it's City Skylines 2, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So I just love watching YouTube videos of people playing this, and they can actually build cities and plan cities, and it works. And when I do it, everyone hates living where they live.
I wonder if this one will give me my chance to build a utopia with no cars.
Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah. Yeah. If I was gonna build my own city, no cars. Cars shouldn't exist. That's my. I'm a car abolitionist now.
You don't have many pedestrianized areas in the US, do you? They're pretty regular in town centers in the UK.
Philadelphia is the most walkable city in America, and there's a reason I live here.
Oh man, to October 24th.
That's insane. Are you kidding me? Tyler, if it's not, it's right there. I think it officially is going to beat out 2017 now.
We just had DLC for City Skylines 1.
I know.
And they're putting the sequel out in October.
The third act of this game. Are you kidding me? Wait, what?
Is this Shin Megami Tensei?
汝定めを課せられし子よ憂いを抱える旅人よ
Is this the new thing?
Oh my god, that's freaking out.
Is this that new thing they were working on?
It's not Studio P.
No, it is. It is. This is the new game. From the team.
Yeah, but it wasn't Studio P. It was Studio Zero.
No, this is the team from that. I'll explain.
Oh, okay.
この国は今有史以来の危機にさらされている。どうやら面白い力を手にしたようだ。
主君に捧げると決めた覚悟そのものだ。
これこそ人間の真実だ。
道は二つに一つ。
Holy shit.
やはり君は興味深い。
Is this going to be an Xbox exclusive? Can you imagine?
Well, I thought the Persona ones were, but it seems like they're not going to be.
Metaphor. No way. Really? Wow. Yeah, so this is the team. It's the creative core from P3, 4, and 5. They left the P Studio team to start a new team and make a new IP within Atlas. Oh my god, Wakakura. Holy moly, that's exciting, huh?
Humanity's cities have fallen. Our people's only means of survival is to seek sanctuary here, in the Belfry. You must explore
Tower defense,
this
maybe?
world.
Said something about the Banner Saga. I don't know what that is though.
I've heard of Banner Saga, but I don't know what kind of game it is. I've heard folks talk about it.
Back to our
With the like octagons or hexagons, it kind of looks like I don't know.
Beat 'em up. The amount of cuts they're making in this trailer is making it hard for me to understand what the gameplay is like. That was
I've got no clue what that is.
That was not a good trailer. That did not communicate what that game was at all.
Maybe if you know Banner Saga, you're like, yeah, I'm so on board.
Maybe,
for this.
yeah.
World premiere.
I wonder how much longer we got to go before we shift gears to Starfield. We just hit about an hour. Ooh, in Exile.
Yeah, we're
okay.
an hour in.
This city is a miracle of progress. A finely tuned, delicately balanced.
It was like BioShock before the fall.
But it only takes one rebellious little gear to ruin everything.
That's fun.
If you
Yeah.
resist my rule, if you alter
Okay.
our
I'm in.
past,
This looks cool.
if you threaten what I have built, there is nowhere in space or
Steampunk time travel
where I
FPS.
will not destroy you.
This is heavy Bioshock vibes. I'm very into this. Whoa.
Just undo it.
That's really cool. Yeah, very reminiscent of Infinite.
What did I do?
What? Oh my god, yes.
Before my friend.
It does also
puts
look
one
like
in your
Dishonored. You're
scalp.
right, Wakabula. The Revolution. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. That looks awesome. That looks so cool.
Thank
The
you all
Xbox
for
Zone
joining
in
us.
Xbox.
There he is.
Today is a special day for me and the team.
I think they do own it.
I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution. And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver
He's got a
Hellblade
Hexen
2,
t-shirt on.
an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Towerborn, and more in 2024.
This is a good showcase.
Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S, and PC. We are also honored to share 14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, 33 Immortals from Thunder Lotus, Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom, and more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership with Sega Atlas. I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused on putting our players and game creators first in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox. When it comes to our consoles, we have heard your feedback on two fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find globally. Second, we know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
New terabyte model.
Or expandable. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a terabyte model.
New
That's
version,
that's
yeah.
nice. If he's wearing a Hexen t-shirt, though, I really wonder if that's the next game from id.
Maybe. Well, there you go, Steve. Hardware. You're right about that.
I don't know about that price point, though. At that point, I'm like, Series X is looking...
And now for the one more thing
Better and
you've
better.
all been waiting for. Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest game we've ever built. So sit tight and enjoy Starfield Direct.
How long do you think this is?
Half hour, 25 minutes. I love the Brandon for this game. I think it's so fresh.
Yeah, I really like the like retro future, but like it feels like clean and like modern, not like Fallout, like the griminess of it. It's cool.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here. And that's thanks to all of you, from the Elder Scrolls to Fallout. We love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about
Oh my God, you're right. No leather
the space
jacket.
game. What if we could
I
take
know,
that
it's too hot for that.
of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do. And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So let's jump in and take a look. Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years. But it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours. And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet, to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We realistically simulate the galaxy around you. Our next-generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere. We also have an all-new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person, and you can play it in first person.
I don't think they've shown much of it.
We
in
love
first person.
exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources, do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
Some of it is very No Man's Sky, isn't it?
Sorry, what was that?
Some of it is very No Man's Sky with the like
Sure, yeah,
laser
with the
beam thing.
Scanning and the resource stuff. It's gonna be interesting to see how you use it.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up, and you can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons, to spacesuits, to food.
cool.
We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food. When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
That's cool. I wonder how many names it knows.
I wonder if it's just AI and it
Our
just
mission was to convey
says it.
the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language
Hell
where
yeah.
the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
Yeah.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously, the NASA, which is the rigid, hard, function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch. A bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi.
I love
where
that. Looks
everything
so
is well
good,
used,
yeah.
worn, and lived in.
I love this aesthetic
Alrighty.
so much.
What's the plan, Captain?
And I very much
This
love the
is
idea.
your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource-heavy.
Okay.
Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy.
Very Mass Effect
Here,
in
you
this
can
way.
plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones.
Which reminds me of EVE
But for
Online.
now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Oh, I can't wait to piss off all the
Scan
factions.
complete.
I know.
You are cleared for landing at
Dude, this
New
looks
Atlantis.
like it's gonna live up. This looks really cool.
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a colony war memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
I like the music. It's a very like John Williams feel.
Welcome to
Got a
Constellation.
lot of gravitas.
We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The Settled Systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
Some of these creature designs are really cool too. Oh, I don't like that one as much.
And disgusting, yeah.
Ugh.
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis,
the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis
Earth
isn't the only city within the United
not exist
Colonies.
anymore?
The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves
Never mind.
as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies.
The system still exists. I don't know if that
Beyond
means
the
there's life
United
on Earth.
Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space. The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
I want to be a space cowboy,
Neon
Steve.
started out as a
I
fishing
know.
platform, but is now known throughout the
Although I
solar
like this
systems
vibe
as a
too. This
pleasure
is very
city
Outer
where
Worlds.
almost anything goes.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our
I'll go work for
future
them and then
tomorrow.
kill them if they're evil.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed.
I can't believe how different all these planets have such different vibes.
Outside the bounds
cultures
of
are so
civilized
different.
space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
What the fuck, yo?
A new face.
This
the
is
face
so
of a
cool.
brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile.
How many factions are there?
The galaxy is theirs. They are
That's,
wrong.
that's like, what,
It
2,000
belongs
planets?
to
I
the
remember this
Crimson
fair
Fleet.
few.
It always has.
In
I wonder how many of
Starfield,
them are
we're
uninhabited.
pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you.
Nice
A
beach.
slice of humanity's future.
Yeah, it looks like a resort town.
So, ready to get out there?
Yeah, I really am.
She's got Todd's jacket.
Throughout the
That's
galaxy,
right, man.
there are so many things to see
You're right.
and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities. And by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact
that's
system
cool.
to create all of the characters
Yeah.
and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
That's really cool. That's a really smart way to build a system from the ground up and have it
Hey, come on. Come on.
apply,
take
you
it
know,
easy.
like to the whole game.
You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. Do you know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells?
Oh, got a little piece of
Any
the
of
art
this
back
look
there.
familiar?
Nice.
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point. Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system has more to
that's so
offer
cool.
than ever before.
It's also the simplest character generation system we've ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Stevie Yaki said there's 10 hours
more
gone.
than just how you look. This is also where
I'm
you
not
start
that
to
kind of guy. I
decide
spent like 5
who you
minutes
wanna
in there.
be.
I just
That's where
randomized until I found what I
backgrounds
like.
Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory and
Yes!
start you out with 3
Oh, I
basic
love
skills.
this.
From chef to
Oh, those
dusty.
patches. I want
you know,
them
the
in
crew
real
still
life.
has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy
Gives you so
restaurant
much
talking to some
role-playing
guy, and suddenly
opportunity.
you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
By Vectera, by Vectera! Is it really, really?
This is awesome.
They'll join your crew and it'll give you gifts if you're willing to put up with this constant commentary.
I can't believe
Absolutely
I get to
not.
stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
This
My favorite
is
trait is kid
so
stuff.
cool.
You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor. Oh my God!
I came across some hostile zealots in space.
That's cute.
But because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
Yeah. Oh my
There's
god.
another
This is
great
exactly
one
what I
that gives
want
you a
in an
damage
RPG.
buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be
Okay,
plenty
I'm
of
not
ways
having
for
that
you
one then.
to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
No.
Yeah, he'd be gone. I couldn't deal with that.
Don't murder him.
Just push him down the hill instead.
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system. Each time you level up, you get a skill point,
Land
which can be
octopus.
used to unlock or rank up skills.
Oh, that's great.
Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill. Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different
That's
skill
much better
trees
than
and
my
4
previous
ranks
games.
per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
I like the xenosociology
huge.
skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
What? Oh
Boost
my
pack
god.
Out of the gate, I'm boost packing everywhere.
Ooh, yes!
Yeah, I
oh,
would
this
be
is so
jetpack
fucking
everywhere, yeah.
cool. Oh my
I
god.
like maxing out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat. That one's a lot of fun.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player.
This is
So,
incredible.
I'm out there pickpocketing everyone.
I'm back on the
My
side of
favorite
this is
part
going to be
about
one of the
being
best games of
stealthy
all time, I think.
is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie, and then jumping out and spraying
Yeah,
on
that's
people.
fun.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits. Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player.
I always do the silver tongue
I like
stuff.
doing the death from above thing where
I do, and then
boost
when I
pack
die and the
over
gun
guys
comes
and I
down,
throw
I shoot them.
landmines at
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, you talk your way through it until they catch you, and then you fight your way out. The Han Solo approach, you know?
I like blowing stuff up.
Seems like a good mix of things
he
to do
closed the
there.
door.
Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures. Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable. From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun.
Such a cool
When you leave a
animal.
planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring
This is the part I'm most
derelict
concerned
ships.
about.
Yeah, I don't want a dogfight.
It's all out there. Ultimately, It's about rewarding your curiosity. Because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
The ships are so cool, though. They're all so different.
Space exploration is possible.
Yeah, the fact that you
thanks
just
to
seem
your
to have
ship.
so much control
Your ship
over your
is
character.
almost like having another character or home you can
So
make
cool.
all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do. You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship.
That's great.
And hire a crew to keep it up and running. And it all starts in spaceports.
I wonder how many crew members you can have.
Every spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the
I think I'm going to be a
Frontier,
smuggler.
and make some changes. You can customize and upgrade everything you see here.
Oh my god.
And you have two ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems
What an
like your
amazing
weapons or
system.
shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything, from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew.
Cool.
Adding
Okay.
cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette. An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want.
Oh, that's so cool.
The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's
Nice.
in-game
So it's like
ship
rules in
manufacturers
Skyrim.
bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship.
This
From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms.
That's 20 hours gone.
Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals.
I'm going to make the Planet
The
Express ship.
HMS Platypus, as I call it. Where it had a
so
giant
funny.
tail to it. And we've done spiders, we've done mechs. So it's really whatever your imagination is.
And while you can build your home among the stars the way you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Here we go. Tell me how this works.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Nah, you can stay here.
Assign crew
You're
to your
such
ship
a
or outposts,
bastard.
and their unique skills will affect how they run.
So I always play these games as an absolute
Never
asshole.
travel
It's
with
so
And
fun.
just like
space.
companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and
I
crew
like him.
selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now, let's take to the sky.
This game is fucking massive, isn't it?
Stay on your mic, bud. But yeah.
Can we turn again?
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster. Powering up the ground drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump.
This is really cool, actually.
And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight. You should always be on your toes because you're not alone out there.
Oh, that's just out of nowhere.
That's really cool. I really like the ability
Cool
that
that you can like
go ahead,
fight or flight, right?
Yeah,
You
right.
Just like
exactly.
choose, do I want to stick around there?
On specific subsystems of the ship you target.
It's cool to be able to be like, all right, all power to the rear thrusters. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm imagining you'll be able to get like cannons and stuff that'll auto like make you a like this, right? The auto shot, like to make it a lot easier.
You can loot the remains from your cockpit.
Awesome.
You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap. But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
I love this.
Oh,
that's awesome.
You get to steal the ship then?
I wonder.
Yeah, you do get to steal the ship then.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours.
That's awesome.
Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport.
You have a fleet?
But space is way more than fighting for your life.
Whoa.
Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance. Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars. There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this.
When
That's
I'm
fun.
playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wanna
right there
board
with you,
ships,
Tyler.
Like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the
She's
hero.
so weird. I love
But
that.
I want to go out and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers might be looking for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to
Grandma.
come over, just pop on by.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own.
I want to have dinner with the space
The thing I
grandma.
love most about Starfield is that it is a
What if
Bethesda
it's a
game
ruse?
through and through. It's really about
And she's
going
getting
to
these
strange new
hands.
places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers,
breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear. We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch.
What?
This is the watch that you actually get in the game.
That's
that acts
so
as part of your HUD,
cool.
where it's the compass
It linked
and then
earlier, it costs more
environmental
than a Series
information.
S.
It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also
It's
designed
really
this
fucking cool.
So
So
that
dope.
it comes with Eastfun.
Yeah, we really took as much care and designed this case as we did to watch. Our attention to detail in the game totally
look at that
translates
little
to this.
switch.
Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the
I might
Apollo
have to get
era
this.
to bring back
This
samples
is so
from the
cool.
moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of
a good
this as
digivice.
something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
We actually have something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created this custom limited edition Starfield controller.
Very high.
It's awesome. It is now, you know, our favorite controller.
I love the
We
back
love this because
color.
it's inspired by the actual controls of your spaceship. And not only that, we've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox. And this is a perfect pairing with that controller.
God, that's so nice. I love that color scheme.
It's really cool.
This game
And
with
the
branding
stripes.
is so good. Those straight and the stripes. Yeah, Game of the Year is going to be a bloodbath.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds the planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
Interesting. I wonder how that's going to play out. I hope that's good.
Yeah, me too. I think it probably will.
I think it'll lead to a
I wonder
greater
if-
level of water cooler moments, which is good.
Yeah. Plus, there's a lot of replayability, right? You can pick
Sure.
a different faction, you'll see different things.
Yeah. does run the risk of you not being able to see certain content, though. Like, if you want a specific mission and it just never triggers for you.
Yeah, that's true.
But I guess it depends on how detailed they are.
It's completely
Yeah,
up
they
to
might
you
just be like
how you want to interact with each planet.
hunt
Whether you
missions.
want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views. With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals.
Oh.
You can get experience and
That's interesting.
rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet.
Oh,
and the
interesting.
habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even
So
live
you
in
can
them.
just build a
Assign
house on
crew
any
and
planet.
companions to
Nice
work at your
sofa.
outposts for added bonuses, and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
I never
Something
got
cool we
into
have
the,
this time
the
is we have a
outpost
new
system
fly
on
cam,
Fallout.
where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger
This
parts
already
of the
makes it
outpost
look
and
easier
placing
to
those
do,
larger
but also
Yeah,
there's a-
that's so
that
much
way you
better.
can really
There's also a
plan your
functional
structures
purpose
and
for
what
it,
the
which
overall
helps.
feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
Add crafting and research stations in your outpost to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds.
Oh shit.
All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor.
Yeah,
You can also
I'm going
choose
to play
go
stealthy where I
hands-on
can.
with melee weapons.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before.
It definitely looks like a proper
A lot
first-person
of
shooter.
variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many
Yeah, I want to
factors pay
feel it though.
attention to
Like
when
I was a big
engaging in
VATS
combat.
player
You
with
may need
Yeah.
to
Fallout,
switch
so it just
things up
never felt
based on your
right.
environment. Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around. And
Oh, that's
for
really
giving you
cool.
an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying. Zero-gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero-G will actually push you backwards.
Oh my god, that's
Energy weapons,
awesome.
on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage.
Can't believe how fast it is.
Whether you want to get up close and personal with your
You
own
just
two
see the
fists,
bullets going down in the corner there.
or
It's
you
so
like
funny.
more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger. Starfield's got you covered.
I got that weapon wheel was kitted out. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really funny when they were doing the ship stuff. They had hundreds and hundreds of thousands of credits as well. All those robots are terrifying.
Oh my god. Did you see the body?
Oh my god,
what?
like telekinesis?
Yeah, you have powers?
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that
Don't
you've
end
taken
like
the
that,
time
Todd.
and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
I just love that constant feel of discovery and
I wanna be
wow, I
friends
can't
with
believe
her.
that there is
I know.
more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships, audio design, planets.
The day-night cycle,
Those details matter to me.
diplomacy, exploration, freedom, the ending.
Beskap, obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action, rocket launcher.
Brain sprout.
Ugh.
I laugh, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben. The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
This looks nuts.
Yeah, this game of the year is going to be tough as hell.
Yeah, this assuaged a lot of my concern. I think this is going to be something special. That was a really good look. Just a couple months away. Where's the watch?
Well, 5 days early access, so people are going to be playing on 1st of September.
There we go. And after that, we have one more thing. So it ended up being closer to an hour of Starfield.
Yeah.
I thought 45 would be the top end of that, but oof. What a show.
Yeah, really good.
Really
They've got
good.
a lot of stuff. Like, even just this year, like, Starfield and Forza Motorsport, 2 big releases coming up. Oh, and being able to show off the Star Wars game as well.
Yeah, that was a big win for them.
All the Persona stuff.
See you later, Stevie. Thanks for hanging out. We'll have the podcast up soon with all the reactions. I like this format too. How like in the middle they had Phil remind us of everything we'd already seen, and then now they're showing it all again specifically of like not just a sizzle reel. Like these were the things you saw. Don't forget the names.
Yeah, it's like, don't forget how good our presentation was.
Yeah, I mean this is one of the better ones they've ever had. I think honestly,
it's the best presentation we've had this year.
That's for
by
damn
far.
sure. That's for damn sure. Hey, well, great work. I think that was a surprisingly good showcase. I went in thinking they would have the heat, but they definitely came with it today. So great stuff from the folks over at Xbox and Bethesda. I'm very excited to chat more about it with you in just a bit, Steve. But thank you everybody who came and hung out with us for this and the Summer Games Fest kickoff. Let us know how you felt about this, because we'd like to get back to live streaming events. We'd like to get back to doing some more live streaming, and we're thinking here on YouTube seems like a good place to do it. But we're open to hearing what you guys think. So definitely love to hear from everybody in the community on how you felt about these events and how you'd like to see us do them moving forward. But thanks again. Remember, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're here, you've been hanging around this time, I know you're one of the real ones, so I don't need to give you the spiel. The reactions podcast will be up very shortly. Steve and I are about to go jump and record that, so keep your eyes peeled for that, and we'll break down all the announcements and all our thoughts on them in just a bit. Thank you again for hanging out with us. Remember, on Tuesday, we'll have the rest of our Summer Games Fest coverage with every other event that we didn't cover between this.
Yeah,
and
did you watch the Devolver one yet? That was fucking hilarious.
No,
It's
I was
so
out for
funny.
a friend's birthday. I got some catching up to do, but yeah, well, so keep it tuned here. We'll cover it all for you all here. So thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for joining us again, and of course, we will catch you next time for another one of these later, or whenever we do it again next time. I was about to say later this week, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. So we'll see you next time. Take it easy, everybody.